Okay, here we go.
Welcome to Samurai Movie Jam, a companion podcast for the worst movie podcast ever recorded. Bad movies rule. Except now we're focusing on current movies with your hosts, Dave and Brian. Let's go! Woohoo! Woo! We did it. Episode 12. James, thanks for the lead in. Really appreciate that. We got it from here.
Bye.
Oh, see ya.
All right, out here quick today. Hey, everybody. Samurai Movie Jam, episode 12.
12. Dozen. We got a dozen of them.
We got 12. This is the long walk this week. We're going to do a non-spoiler review of this movie, talk about a bunch of other randomness, I'm sure. If you want to hear the spoilers for this movie, we're changing it up. We're pivoting it again. Spoiler Jam is going to be on all new format here for this time. So if you were on the fence about when to get into Spoiler Jam, today's the day.
Yeah, we have a brand new format, and it's hopefully just going to be more fun for us and for you to listen to.
Right.
If you haven't listened to it yet, check it out now. If you listened to it before and I don't want to hear about the whole damn movie again.
Right.
Well, you don't have to anymore.
Yeah, we're no longer doing synopses of the movie because we still want you to go see it. And if we do a spoiler where it's just like, and then Josh says a thing, and then so does Sally, and then this happened, and it's like listening to a kid talk about Pokemon for the 15th time.
This like Pokemon's app right here, and they got these cool little characters like dinosaurs and ducks and shit, you know.
Yep, that's no longer for the extra jam. If you want to talk to us, email us, tell us how good we are, tell us how crappy we are, tell us how cute we are, whatever you want to do. Email us at samuraimoviejam@gmail.com, and we will read your emails on the show. We got a couple.
No, consider the source, and that's okay. What that says is everyone's doing good.
Everyone's fine. Congratulations.
They're in a good spot in their life, and we like that.
Yeah, it's good to be good. So congratulations, Earth. You are fine. At least in the world of Samurai Movie Jam. We've got nothing to talk about. But anyways, also, did you know that male goats urinate in their beards, chests, and front legs, an action that serves to attract females?
What?
That's crazy.
That's disgusting.
I've tried this. It does not work as well.
I was also very drunk.
Yeah.
They didn't find it as charming as the goats.
It's very weird. She was a farmer, and she was like, I just love goats. And I was like, you do? I'll be right back. And then I went pissed all over myself and came out. She's like,
strutting out.
Yeah, like, you like goats? Well, check this out.
Waft.
You smell like piss. Yeah, you like that? That's your goat thing. I couldn't do my pupils in an oval. Did you know they have oval pupils? Or like elongated pupils?
I don't know if I knew that. Like a dinosaur?
Dinosaur.
No, it looks like a pill. They're like long black pupils. Yuck. They're weird looking.
You know this, we have chickens and everything, and pretty soon we're going to have a little hobby farm, like a full out. I am not a farm guy, but my wife grew up on a strawberry farm, had animals and all that. I'm pretty sure eventually we'll have goats. I said, we can have them, but they either have to be those little jumpy ones, the tiny ones that jump all over the place, or the fainting ones, because fainting goats,
Hell yeah.
die.
Oh, yeah.
It's so funny.
I wish people did that when they got scared. I would do it way more than I already do, and I already think it's very funny to scare people.
Oh, if your kids did that, how funny would that be?
I would never stop. They would hate me. They'd think they live in a haunted house because you fainted again. Speaking of children, K-pop Demon Hunters is still a thing.
Still a thing.
In my house. Number one on Netflix.
My son was singing it like Bluey this morning.
Yeah.
Where Bluey's like, hello.
La-dee-dee, I'm in the shower.
That's how Drew was singing Golden this morning.
Fantastic.
And I said, I even asked him, I said, can I please record you to show Dave? No.
Oh, boo.
Yeah.
You're fired.
Dax was like, do it anyway. I was like, no. He said, no, I'm not going to do it.
Yeah, it's number one on Netflix. The sing-along is like number 6, so it's taking up 2 spots on the top 10 on Netflix. This movie is out of control. So much so that my children started watching it in a different language.
What? Why?
Because they think it's funny, I guess. At first, I was like, this is weird. But then I was like, or maybe it's a Rosetta Stone. They've seen K-pop Demon Hunters so many times that if they watch it in Spanish, maybe they'll know Spanish. But they kind of were just.
If they're Johnny
flipping-
Storm, they can. Yeah. They just have to hear it one time.
Right. Just watch
I've
one
cracked
video.
it.
I did it. But they've watched it in so many languages now and they just think it's funny because it does sound weird, like, oh, it's a golden. And then they crack up and you guys are silly.
Oh, man.
Also, I'm going to do a bit of nerd video game news here.
Great.
I am a gamer. The Wolverine trailer came out.
For the game.
A video game
Yep.
of Wolverine from Insomniac. And that doesn't mean anything to you because you don't play very many video games.
Yep.
But Insomniac made Spider-Man, and Spider-Man was
Oh, it was a big thing. I knew
big thing.
everybody
Yeah,
was playing Spider-Man.
Right, and it was really great. And now they're making Wolverine, and the trailer came out, and it looks really awesome. So
Nice.
I'll definitely have to take some time off from work once that comes out because that's going to be a really great video game. Let's talk movies, huh? Because who wants to hear about this nonsense, right?
Movie time.
The Long Walk. Boy, was this a funny one.
No, it wasn't much of a feel good, huh? Before we get into The Long Walk, I figured maybe we should talk about other things that we've been watching. I have an extensive list, so I'm not going to take a lot of time on all
Yeah.
of these. I'm going to start with, I watched Only God Forgives with Ryan Gosling, same director as Drive.
Yeah, I hate it.
It's beautiful.
Sure.
It's wonderful to look at. If
What
you
happened in that movie?
Don't watch it.
What happened in
They sang karaoke.
Yeah, tell me what that movie is about.
It was bad. I would have one note that says, "Don't watch it."
Yeah, it's terrible. I saw it a number of years ago and just got to the end and went, why? What was that fever dream? Why?
Did you like Drive?
Yeah.
Same thing for Drive for me. I was
Yeah.
like, there's some scenes that are kind of cool because there's some fighting or whatever, but it was a lot of just sitting and staring and cool lights, and it looks beautiful, but I didn't care.
Yeah, and I want the good guys to win and Drive. No.
You've already seen this, The Amateur. It was a fun underdog revenge story, and he had some skills too.
Yeah.
It was fun. It was like a different take on that instead of just someone who's combat ready.
For sure. I loved that you knew this dude wasn't going to really be fighting anyone, so it was kind of cool to see how he was going to MacGyver his way into getting to these people.
He Anna de Armas did.
Uh-huh. You know what it reminded me of? Did you ever see FX or FX2, those movies about the special effects guy?
Nope.
Oh, okay. Well, it's kind of like that. He's
Yeah.
not the most capable fighter, but he does a bunch of cool stuff, like has clowns come at people, and those are fun movies. I remember those too, and that's what it kind of made me feel like is, how's he gonna get him? Because he can't fight him. I had a lot of fun watching that movie.
Another one of mine, Sisu. I'm saying that wrong. Sisu.
Sisu. Sisu. Did you,
Sisu?
well, when you were watching it, did it make you hurt? Because I remember feeling like,
Oh God. Yeah, it was cool. It was fun. A little unbelievable at times.
yeah.
The part where he's underwater for 10 minutes.
Yeah.
I didn't believe that all that much. When he was being hung, it's like, no, you're dead. It's too late. You're dead.
Yeah.
Oh, no, you're okay still? Oh, and you just prop yourself up by putting your leg on that nail? Okay, you're fine. You can still run and walk. That's fine.
He sees Superman.
And then the plane crash.
Yeah.
You're dead.
Yeah.
You are dead.
Well, yeah, it's very fantastical and
Yeah.
whatever. But
Again, cool, fun.
Right.
I like that. I don't really care.
Yep, it sets you up though for that right away. Like it's like, okay, this dude is kind of like a force of nature. He's not
A mythical
regular
creature.
person. Right.
Yeah.
Exactly. I did see Elio,
It's a Disney movie, period. Yeah.
and now I can say I saw Elio.
Yeah.
It was very much the same. I have a problem, and the only thing that'll solve it is friendship, and violence isn't the answer, and the bad guy isn't the bad guy. The bad guy's the Disney, same old crap. Give me back. You know what I want?
What?
I want Disney villains back again. I want people that are bad again.
Villains.
When? Tell me the last one where there was a villain in the movie, and I'll wait.
Incredibles.
Sure. Yeah, I guess.
Yeah.
That would probably, but how long ago was that? And even that's like a comic book movie, so it's almost like you have to have a villain in those movies. And even those villains are just misunderstood. Like, stupid kid was like, oh, well, Mr. Incredible was mean to him back in the day, so that's why he's turned into this wretched piece of shit. No, I want Ursula. I want Scar. I want those villains that are like, I hate you and I hope you die. That's what I want back from Disney. They won't do it because they're scared.
Send him this episode. Disney, listen to this.
Yeah, make Dave happy. Okay, okay, Disney. Do you not
It's
have
supposed
enough
to be
money?
magical.
Right? Bring
Even
it
for
back.
Dave.
Yeah, the '90s were when Disney peaked, and now it's just been wah. Can we make another Toy Story yet?
Yes, they are.
I know. That's what I'm saying. That's what it's turned into. I also watched Neja, and I'm not sure that I'm pronouncing that correctly. But it's a foreign animated movie that was like super popular. And the second one was just in theaters. So I saw that it was on there, sat the kids down and said, this might be another K-pop Demon Hunters thing. Let's check this out. And we did, and it's fine.
It was not a K-pop Demon Hunters thing, I'm assuming.
No, it wasn't on that level, but it was definitely fun to watch. It reminded me a lot of Dragon Ball. The animation is super awesome in it. The fights in it are super cool and everything. The story's kind of like bad kid is a bad kid, but really he's good inside. It's the same damn animated thing that everybody does.
Yeah.
But it was cool to watch. I also watched Hellboy, The Crooked Man.
Nope, don't know what that is.
So they made the first two Hellboys,
Yes.
and they were by Guillermo del Toro, and they were really great. And then they made that one with
Santa Claus from...
Santa Claus, right? David Harbour.
Yeah, sure, yeah.
And that one was meh, as meh gets. So then they got another Hellboy, and then they made what was almost felt like a low budget, more scary version of Hellboy.
Yeah.
And it was...
Ah, darn it. I just thought this was a build-up to something that was good.
No, it's meant to be more of a horror movie, I think. And I think that the Hellboy comics were more meant to be that way too, so it was understandable. But I didn't really like Hellboy in this movie, where he was kind of funny and cool in the first ones. This one, he's like, yeah, well, sucks to suck.
Speaking of comic book movies, I watched Burnt. We'll just do like bad transitions the whole episode. Yes. Okay. Rest of the episode.
You got it.
Very bad transition.
Okay.
Speaking of comic books, I watched Burnt. The cooking movie with Bradley Cooper.
I love that one. Is that where he takes the pills?
Nope. That is Limitless.
Ah.
Burnt is he's a chef. I didn't think it was great.
No.
Just okay. There was all these things. There was his addictions, his alcohol abuse, and the relationships that he has and all that. None of it was developed. It's like they tried to do too much. Develop some of these things. I don't know. It was fine. I like watching people cook. So
Yeah.
that was cool about it. And by the end, you're like, oh, he's a team player now. Okay. That was it.
Yeah, friendship is magic. It's another one of those where could you just stop screwing up? I just want you to do better here, but then like Uncut Gems and what was the other one we were just talking about where that was happening over? Oh, friendship. Yeah.
And speaking of cooking,
Yes.
I watched 10 Cloverfield Lane.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, they make soup in that movie.
They do.
Yeah.
It was fun, and it keeps you guessing the whole way through, which is awesome. And the ending was the best part.
Yeah.
And I kind of spoiled it for myself because I was like, Cloverfield Lane. Like, I wonder if it's connected to Cloverfield, the movie, which I saw a long time ago when it first came out.
Right.
I looked it up, saw it was, and I was like, oh, well, that kind of spoils a little bit. The ending was my favorite part.
Yeah, I don't remember the ending, so retell me. Take a break if you don't want to hear the spoiler for Cloverfield Lane. Ready? Go.
She somehow takes the shower curtain and builds a whole radioactive suit out of it and a air mask, and she busts out. Then there's the spaceships that come, and the alien comes, and it's coming through the cornfield, and she has to go hide.
It wasn't the big monster from the first movie, though.
There was a big monster.
Oh, yeah?
Yep.
Okay.
It was more suspenseful than when they're inside, and it's just like, I don't know, is John Goodman bad? Is he good? I don't know what's going on. I'd recommend that one. I don't think I'll ever watch it again.
Speaking of John Goodman,
Yeah.
I watched a movie he wasn't in. Tales from the Crypt, Demon Knight.
Jeez, what do you... Bottom of the barrel, just scraping stuff. No, I don't know what that is.
Oh, dude, it's good. I watched it a lot when I was young, when it first came out, which was teenage years.
I know what Tales of the Crypt is.
Yeah, that was a TV show, but then they made two movies. One was Demon Knight, and the second one was Bordello of Blood.
Okay.
And Bordello of Blood is awful. Demon Knight is great. It's very fun. Billy Zane is in it, and he's chewing scenery.
Zany.
Yeah. You did it. Yeah. It was good. I like it. I've seen it 1,000 times.
Another one that I watched is Get Out. You recommended Get Out, and I had not seen that. It's cool. It just keeps getting weirder and weirder, but I didn't think it was scary at all.
No?
No, I was fine. Some things I laughed about, they were like, why black people? And they're basically just like, well, black people are cooler than us.
Yeah.
Like, oh, okay. Well,
Right.
I guess that's true.
Yeah.
In so many aspects. I called the thing where he's pulling the cotton. I used to just see all the cotton in the chair. I was like, oh, well, that's how he's getting out of that. Yeah, the coolest part is when he finds that box of photos and there's all these other guys that she's dating, and he realizes like, oh boy,
Yeah.
she's actually
The
involved too.
deer antlers part's pretty cool, too.
Yeah, that was cool too, for sure.
Okay, well, I'm going to take that off of your homework list, you son of a...
You son of a bitch.
Yeah.
All right.
Go.
You did it.
I told you this the other day at lunch that I, for some reason, was on this kick where I didn't like scary movies. I just was not into it. And a long time ago, when my wife and I first lived in the duplex above you, we used to watch all the Saws. We watched all those movies. And for some reason, we got away from that. Recently, I have no need to go watch all the gory stuff. I don't want to watch Terrifier. I don't want to go back and watch the Saw movies. But I want some good, scary movies. Yeah. I don't even think I wrote it down here, but I rewatched The Conjuring.
Yeah.
And I was like, this is what I want. I want more movies like this where I'm like, oh boy, what's going to happen? And just freaked out, honestly. So I don't know what it is, but I've turned a leaf, sort of. Maybe it's
Do you think
just
that
Halloween
having children changes how you feel about peril in movies and about being scared to die?
No.
Perfect.
No, I don't think that's my thing. I think children wear you the F out. And by the time it's time to throw something on at night, you just want something that's not scary. You just want to 100%. Chill, relax, unwind.
This is easy to watch, and I don't have to think much.
Yeah, I throw on Parks and Rec.
I have hot snakes, you guys.
What's hot snakes?
It's when the diarrhea comes out like a hot snake.
Andy.
So that my mind can turn off and I can just relax. Yeah, I think that's what it is. I think now that the kids are getting older, they're getting to bed a little bit earlier. I have a little bit more energy. You don't have to take care of them as much, hover over them constantly. That I have more energy to get back to wanting to watch crap that I actually want to watch.
Yeah.
Yeah, instead of
it gives you an adrenaline kick sometimes if it's good enough and you're having enough fun. Yeah. Speaking of scary things, I watched. Okay, so sharks in movies, right?
Yeah.
I watched a movie called Dangerous Animals.
Okay.
I thought I was done with sharks. And I am, I guess. If you have another shark movie, I'm probably like, meh. But this one was pretty great because where Michael Myers uses a butcher knife and Jason Voorhees has a machete, this dude uses sharks to kill people. And it was pretty fun. And I'm not going to say much more about it because I think that you should watch it if you ever get the opportunity to. Captain Boomerang's in it. Jai Courtney, I think his name is, plays a bad guy in it. Super good. A girl from Yellowstone is in it. She's really great. Original idea, which will forgive some things as far as I'm concerned.
Absolutely.
Shannon and I both sat there and we're like, this is kind of fun, but I'm in.
That's awesome.
So yeah, it was very good.
I think the last one we got to talk about here is Fight or Flight, which was going to be an episode.
Right.
It was real close to being an episode here.
Yeah.
We both watched it over this past week.
Because it was on sale on Amazon for $9.
Yeah.
You can get it for $9 to watch it.
And I said, well, I'm going to buy it and watch it tonight then.
Yep.
It was an awesome night. The fam was gone. They went camping with some of my wife's friends. Mm-hmm. The wives got together, took all the kids and went camping.
Yeah.
And so I had the night by myself. Made some ribs, some wings, sat down and watched
You made ribs without me?
You damn right.
Dirty.
I thought about inviting you over too, but you sounded like you were busy. So I was like, no, it's fine. I'll just have a night by myself. It was awesome. You get right into the action and there's classical music going, big hit on the title. And I was like, let's go.
Yep.
I wanted Bullet Plane.
Yeah.
That's what I wanted from this movie. Uh-huh. Do you think that's what you got?
Yeah.
I thought it was less.
It was less, I guess, funny.
Also, there's less
characters,
less story that mattered.
Right.
Like there was backstories to a lot of other characters in Bullet Train, where here they literally at one point were like, these ninja ladies, they protect me because I helped them with this one thing. And he says, sure, why the f not?
Yeah.
That's literally what he says.
Yeah.
Because it's just like, none of it matters. We're just here to fight and do crazy stuff on a plane.
I think you needed that in the Bullet Train movie because you're on a train. There's not that many people here. We have to realize all the people that we're talking about. Not on this airplane, apparently. Everyone is fodder. I will say that Josh Hartnett did a great job in this movie. I thought he was really awesome and loved his character and he acted really well. What was it? Trap, I think that I was like, is he supposed to act like that? I think he was. But
I liked him in Trap. Trap was just fine though as a movie.
Right.
It was a commercial for his daughter.
Right. But yeah, I thought Josh Hartnett was really good. I thought the movie had a lot of cool action in it and was a good time. And
I laughed a bunch when he was like, oh man, fuck champagne. I was like, I feel that in my heart, man. I hate champagne. And he pulled a last Boy Scout. That's how he got into the whole mess. He was a service agent. He's protecting someone standing outside the door, getting rough with the girl.
In my head, this isn't your idea.
Yeah, I know.
You pulled this from a movie you thought no one saw.
Yeah. Just waiting for a cat puppet to pop up.
Why did Mr. Milo cross the road?
I don't know why.
Because
His dick was stuck in a chicken.
No, it was very good. I had a lot of time. Good time. First shift.
And they set up for another one. Josh Hartnett, too, he grows a beard about as good as I could.
Yeah.
It's like, how come some people can pull that off and not look like a scrub? If I grew my face hair out that long, I would not look like that. I would look like I
But
smell.
It makes me hurt when I see people that don't have like trimmed facial hair in
Yes.
movies. I want to just go, could I just snip? Could I just a little trimmed right there? You can't feel that on your lip. I can feel it on my lip, and it's not even on my lip, and I want to give him a mustache trim. I feel that in my heart.
We had other options to watch besides The Long Walk, and one of them was Dude Perfect, the Hero Tour. Remember, you were begging, like, please, can we go see that? And I was like, I don't think it'll make a good episode.
I didn't even know that existed.
Oh, no, it wasn't that one. You were like, please, can we see Gabby's Dollhouse, the movie?
No.
Kristen Wiig's in that.
So what?
Yeah, I honestly don't even know
So
what
is
Gabby's
Gloria
Dollhouse is.
Estefan.
Is she?
Yeah.
It's a TV show. That's all I know, but I've never seen it. Also, we could have seen A Big, Bold, Beautiful Journey.
Why have I not heard any of these?
Well, this is Colin,
Oh, right. That love movie with what's her face?
Margot Robbie, and Colin Farrell.
Yes. Bullseye.
Yeah, Bullseye. And
No, I was just saying, good job. You found his name.
Hey. It looks okay. And if you read the synopsis, I was like, I'll probably check that out.
Yeah.
That has a 6.2, just better than Gabby's Dollhouse, which has 6.1. You want to know what's better than both of those? The Senior. Do you know what movie that is?
Yes.
Yeah, where the
With
dude goes back and
Michael
plays college
Chiklis
football.
plays college
It's a
football, yeah.
true story.
I know.
That's insane. I was like, oh, some old guy who wants to relive his dreams, like, made this movie.
Right.
But
Well,
no, it's a
that's
true story. It really happened.
Of a story of a guy that wanted to relive his dreams.
Yeah.
Because I saw an interview with him that said that this dude kind of screwed over his football team or something like that, and he wanted to go back and make it up to him, so he decided to play for them.
Yeah, that helps.
Yeah. We have to have the old guy on the team? I don't want it.
I'm too old for this.
Another football movie, Him, we could have saw.
I do want to see
You
that.
do want to see it. I don't know.
I think it's going to be weirder than I want it to be.
football substance.
My guess is, and I'm saying this before seeing it, that there will be some kind of deal with the devil involved here that gives you the superpowers to be the best football player. I've said it, and we'll see what happens when I see the movie.
Another
Carson
one-
will spoil it for me.
And this one just came out today as we're recording. But we could have saw it. One battle after another.
I do want to see that.
I do want to see it. Do you think it'd be a good episode?
Probably. It's Leonardo DiCaprio.
Because coming up, the next one will be our Halloween episode, which we're doing a double header. A double
Samurai
feature.
Spooky Jam.
Samurai Spooky Jam, double feature.
Yeah.
And then after that, we don't really have anything before Running Man and them come out. So that is a possibility.
Okay. If
Right.
it's still in theaters.
Right? Well,
We'll put that caveat on it.
stick that in your ear.
And we might have to pivot.
Those are the other options we could have watched, but we watched The Long Walk. Before we watched The Long Walk, we watched the trailer for The Long Walk. If you haven't watched the trailer for The Long Walk before you watch The Long Walk, then take a pause and go watch the trailer
Take
for
a
The Long Walk
and go walk to see the trailer for the
right
walk.
now.
That was the trailer.
All I remember from the first time that I watched the trailer is, oh my God, that guy's ankle.
I was in from the first time I saw this trailer. I wanted to see what was going on. These movies hook me every time if there's some kind of weird premise.
It's like Weapons.
Yeah.
I want to know.
I wanna know
You
what
give me a simple premise. This is what's up, and I want to figure out what happened.
Right. What I didn't know was that this was a Stephen King book and all that other stuff beforehand.
I did because before I even knew this was a movie, James is the one that brought it up. He's like, yeah, I'm so excited. I just saw a preview for The Long Walk. I was like, I don't even know what that is. He's like, it's a book. I love the book. I'm really excited for this.
Yeah. Hey, James, do you want to talk real quick about the book, The Long Walk, and how come and why you love it so much?
You guys are doing the long walk?
Yeah.
Oh man, that book is awesome.
Yeah.
I don't know if it would ever translate into a movie. I haven't seen it, so I won't, say anything about that. I'll leave that to you guys. But yeah, the book, I read that probably when I was a teenager. He wrote it in the 70s.
Yeah.
Like before he was anybody, and then published it after he got famous. It works really well as a book because you can be inside the brains of the people that are walking, and they can reminisce about their life, and you can get backstory, and you can do all that stuff, right? I never thought it would work as a movie because you can only speak in film unless you're doing like noir style voiceover. But it was really cool because it was like a slow descent into madness. Like by the time you get to the end, you're in the main character's head, and it's not pretty in there.
Yeah. Well, you get kind of that.
A little bit.
Yeah.
Do you?
Right.
That sounds more interesting, honestly.
Yeah, it's probably going to be one of those you should read the book things.
Yeah.
And I never did. I didn't even know it was a book until we started talking about this. So
Is it not good?
Oh, it's good.
no.
Oh, it is. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
All right. I've read nothing because
Yeah.
I'm like,
That you're,
I don't
what
wanna-
you said though,
Yeah.
it just sounds interesting to be able to get all of that inside and slipping into madness.
Right.
Yes.
Which is probably why they had Morgan Freeman do all the inner dialogue for everybody.
Yeah, it was weird to hear.
Yeah.
Like,
Everybody had a Morgan Freeman inner dialogue.
Everyone sounded like Andy Dufresne.
He strolled like a man in a park without a care or a worry in the world.
And I was just grabbed by the concept because this is like pre-Hunger Games, pre-Battle Royale, which is a movie, not a book, but like those types of things where you just get a bunch of teenagers together to do something crazy and the winner gets a lot of money.
Yeah.
But there was a newness to that. Now it's like, it seems almost like they're ripping off Hunger Games or
Right.
something like that, right?
Stephen King was probably sitting in the background going, I did that a long time ago.
I think he was 19 when he wrote it.
Yeah.
Oh,
right.
for real?
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh,
It was
geez.
way before. So he like eventually got a book that hit, and then they went back like, what else have you written before that no one cared about?
Oh.
Now we care.
Okay.
Can we have
sure.
that, please?
And then the Green Mile and then everything else. Yeah. And still no one cares about The Last Stand.
Last
not
Stand.
The Last Stand. The
With Arnold Schwarzenegger?
yeah, that one too. No,
Lots of people care about that movie,
The
Dave.
Dark Tower is what I'm thinking of.
Oh, that was a
haven't seen
rough
it.
movie.
It's a bad movie, but the books are really popular.
Everyone loves the
They're
book.
huge, yeah.
I always seem too overwhelming. I've written.
You wrote a book?
I've read a lot of Stephen King. I never
Yeah.
got into Dark Tower because
Yeah.
it just was like that seemed like a lot.
Yeah, they're huge movies.
Yeah.
Well, thanks for stopping
no
by
problem.
and give us James' book reviews.
But you
No
don't
problem.
have to take his word for it.
Bam, bam.
So the trailer, we all watched it. Was there an old song? Everybody does it. Every trailer has it.
Was there an old song in this? I don't remember.
Not the first one, but the second trailer that they pulled out, it wasn't an old song, but they did "Last of My Kind" by Shabuzi.
What? Really?
Yep. But if you could put your own old song into the trailer, what would it be?
I'm walking. Yes, indeed. I'm talking.
But you gotta do it all emotional.
Oh yeah,
like it's the trailer.
It would be some super emotional, like I'm walking. Yes, indeed. I'm talking.
So
my
I would walk 500 miles.
yeah. Well, that's the obvious. choice,
Yeah,
for
absolutely.
sure.
You know what? Okay, I had time to think about it because this is my question.
Right.
The other one, which would be so ridiculous, would be moving right along in time for good friends and good news. With good friends, you can't lose. This could become a habit. How perfect right after Muppetizing all those movies.
Yes, absolutely.
Could you imagine that, though, all emo?
I know, but here's the thing about that is they sound awesome
I know.
when they're happening in a movie trailer.
Yeah.
Well, you wouldn't think that these would translate to good songs, but they do.
Yeah.
They're cool. They create atmosphere.
As much as everybody does it, and we're like, oh, okay, which song are you going to use?
Right.
Well, now we're going to play with it. And
Yeah.
every trailer, we're going to
Okay.
add an old song to it.
On the road again. Just can't wait. Yeah.
All right, vitals. The storyline on IMDb. A group of teenage boys compete in an annual contest known as the Long Walk, in which they must maintain a certain walking speed or get shot.
Yep.
Yeah, that's it. In the book, the walkers have to maintain a speed of 4 miles per hour.
Oh.
Yeah. But in the movie, at the request of King himself, they changed it to 3 miles per hour as he felt the original speed was unrealistic for the duration of the contest, which is true. Have you ever walked at 3 miles per hour on a treadmill?
No.
Okay, so I've been doing treadmill in the morning. I start at 2.5, which is nice and easy, just like get my legs moving, and I pump it up to 3.5, which is like a steady walk.
Yeah.
Like it's pretty brisk of a walk.
Yeah.
Before I get into actual jogging. But it's
Now I wanna
close.
try it.
You should, yeah. Hop on the treadmill and
4. That's crazy.
4 is near jog. It's a power walk. It's like those people that are in the mall, like on your left.
Well, that's the thing is part of that guy's ankle snapping. I was like, how does that just randomly happen?
When you're walking.
When you're walking.
Yeah.
At 3 miles an hour. But at 4, I could see where like you just hit a rock wrong and
Maybe.
yeah. Ugh,
Brittle
either way.
bones.
That sucks. Yeah.
All right, but that's
Calcium. They weren't drinking their milk.
that's the IMDb storyline. I need you to give
Okay.
a storyline, a synopsis of your own.
Yeah.
The way we're going to do that today is a simple cooking show. Oh, okay.
right.
You're basically going to be reading a recipe, the recipe for the Long Walk. You're going to give the ingredients and the process of creating the movie.
Well, you're going to start off with 50 parts adolescent child. You're going to also put in 10 to 15,000 rounds of ammunition.
Yeah.
You're also going to want to add, and you can do this to taste, you're going to want some tanks. I would say start with 3, more to taste. You can add
Tanks
4
to
or 5.
taste.
Tanks to taste. Yeah, and tanks to taste. Tanks. Add 6 to 10 ounces of food goo that they all wear on their belts. Add as much angst and backstory craziness as you can fit into the bowl. Then you're going to mix that up. Sprinkle some uncomfortable on top. You're going to want to bake it at 300 to 400 miles, and you should have the long walk. Yeah.
Let's jump into taglines. One tagline I got for you: the task is simple, walk or die. That's a great tagline.
Yep.
I'm in. I'll watch it. Rotten Tomatoes, 89% critics, 85% audience. Pretty good.
7.6.
So close. IMDb 7.4.
Oh, okay.
They all land there. Yeah. Every movie we see in the theater lands right around there.
Yep.
So for better or worse than IMDb, which was 7.4, I'm going with the theme of Stephen King movies.
Okay.
So the first one I'm going to throw out, I know you just saw it, The Monkey. Is The Monkey better or worse?
Worse.
It is worse. It's 5.9. Worth seeing.
Yeah. It's gory.
Gory. I thought you said boring.
No.
Definitely worth seeing. Very
No.
boring.
Very gory and boring.
Gory,
It's not boring.
Boring core.
Good.
Movie. Next one, we just watched it. The Life of Chuck
Is better.
is exactly the same.
Oh, you
Please don't
root
forget that's an option.
That's like putting 00 on the roulette table. Nobody does it.
I would say that it is about the same.
Yeah.
The next movie, Dr. Sleep.
Is worse.
It is worse, but not by much. 7.3.
Did you see that?
I haven't seen that.
Oh.
I might have actually, because that's like the next Silence of the Lambs, right?
No, it's a continuing of The Shining.
Yes, thank you. That's what it is.
Yeah.
I'm an idiot.
There it is.
Yeah, it's the boy from The Shining.
Right.
All grown up. Next one, It. 2017.
This is better.
It is this is 7.3.
Yeah.
I've never seen It.
Oh, dude, you gotta.
I wrote it down. I'm going to watch it. 'Cause
Yeah.
I'm in that mood for some scary, creepy movies.
Right. That one works. It's scary, creepy. I haven't seen the second part yet because I heard that the adults kind of blow.
I'm putting this in here because I want to ask you which scene to draw, but Shawshank Redemption.
It's better.
Obviously, it's better. Yeah, easy one, 9.3. But I want to do a scene from Shawshank Redemption. And I've seen some cool ones of like Morgan Freeman drinking from a beer bottle. I don't know. I can't think of which scene would be best.
I think Andy Dufresne in the sewer.
In the sewer?
Yeah.
In the gross
Lit
thing?
by his, lighter.
That's gross. I wouldn't want a picture of him in the
Or no,
poop
when
tunnel.
he's like listening to the music, or when one of the guys is listening to the music in the yard.
Oh.
After.
With him with his feet up on the desk or whatever?
Yeah.
That would be a cool one.
Yeah. We did it.
Accomplished. Next movie, The Mist.
This is better than The Mist, but The Mist is great.
Big Mist is great.
I'm a huge Mist.
I know you are. You made me see The Mist.
Yeah.
Only for that last
The
10
end
seconds.
is one of the greatest endings of all movies of all time.
Ruin your day.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's not a feel good one, but the end is just like,
But good for you.
yes,
Good-
it's good
good
for
job.
You. You did it. You didn't even flinch. You did it.
The Mist is 7.1, which sounds pretty appropriate. Next one, The Green Mile.
Is the same.
It's not. It's 8.6. Much better.
Oh, wow.
yeah.
Okay.
I like The Green Mile.
Green Mile's awesome.
Last one, The Running Man.
This is better.
Yeah, Running Man 6.6, which makes me happy. I told you I just listened to the Running Man episode on Rewatchables.
Yeah.
Great podcast. Go listen to Rewatchables. And that episode was really great. They actually made some really cool points about how it was like really dead on and fortune telling wise. All the deep fake stuff in there, that was like not a thing back then. So deep fakes, crazy reality TV shows, they had like Climbing for Money. And like you look at all these crazy, like who would have thought that Naked and Afraid would be a thing, right?
Yeah.
They called all that stuff and like TV show host people having like lots of power.
Right.
They called a lot of stuff.
It's crazy.
It is crazy.
Stephen King. He knew it.
The director, well, actually, I don't even know how close that one was to the book because originally it was supposed to be someone else playing that role and it was going to be closer to the book, which the new one coming out is much closer to the book. I only listened to a little bit of it and then I was like, you know what, I want to watch the movie before I listen to the book. I don't really read it. I put it on Audible.
Okay.
But it started off and it's just like the trailer where he goes, he has 30 days, has to stay alive, that kind of thing, more than you're getting shot into a tunnel where there's gladiators.
Mega Man bosses, and you're just fighting each one. Yeah.
Director, Francis Lawrence.
Oh, I love him. Mm-hmm. Everything he's done. Tell me all about it.
Well, upcoming,
Okay.
Okay. He has another Hunger Games,
Boo.
another I Am Legend,
Boo.
and another Constantine.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll watch another Constantine.
Yeah.
I heard Keanu was like, if I could do a sequel of anything, it'd probably be Constantine.
Yeah.
And now they're actually doing
great.
it. Yeah.
You've
I
seen
do.
Constantine.
Yes, absolutely.
I love when he's
Multiple times.
this and the devil in there. So good.
He is so great. And when he's dragging them and just breaking the tiles,
Yeah.
all the tar on his feet and everything, which the actor was the one that like, no, this is how he would dress.
Right.
He had a lot of say in the costume. And then he's also doing BioShock.
Okay.
Have you ever played BioShock?
No, not the first one.
No?
Or the second one or the third one. So no.
So none of them?
None of them.
Thank you for going through all of them.
Well, I did try playing the first one and I was like, I don't care. Maybe the movie will be good.
Who knows?
Video game movies are hard.
He has over 60 music videos that he's directed before directing Constantine, which was his first movie. And he keeps doing music videos, but also does I Am Legend, Water for Elephants, all of the Hunger Games after the first one. The first one was directed by Gary Ross.
Oh.
And he did Red Sparrow, C, which is with Jason Momoa.
Oh, yeah.
You know what I'm
TV
talking
show.
about?
Yeah.
And then he also did Slumberland with Jason Momoa. Did you watch that?
I did. It was okay.
I feel like I didn't finish it. Yeah, it was okay. It was
Fine.
Jason Momoa trying to be a crazy character. Crazy enough that someone was like, oh, he could be in Minecraft.
Sure. Right.
Yep.
You were Jack Blacky enough to go hang out with Jack Black.
Yep. Writers for this, a little man named Stephen King. He has 53 upcoming credits. And
How did he write this much stuff?
he has 406 previous credits.
Read everyone.
Okay. Here's
yeah.
alphabetical.
20.
Ready.
An apple.
Aardvark.
Anteater.
He wrote this under the pseudonym Richard Bachman, and I've heard a couple different stories about how that came up. Like one of them was that he knew he was doing well as Stephen King and wanted to know if it was just his name or if it was his work, so he changed the name to see if that would still sell.
Oh, shut up.
And then I heard other things, which is more just like he wanted to have a different voice. So it's also like almost like he was writing as a different person, so he could have a different voice than his own voice, but everyone could tell it was his.
At what point in fame do you lose your f***ing mind? Because why would you even think of that? Why can't it just be enough and fill in the blank with whoever you want to here? But why can't it just be like, okay, Garth Brooks, why can't you just keep singing country songs and not have to turn into a whole different person and release an album?
What was it, Chris?
Because Chris Gaines or something like
Yes.
that, because you want to do pop music? I just don't understand, like, how many of your farts do you smell before you're like, I don't think that my farts are worth it anymore. I need to go be a different person and see if those farts smell as good. It's bizarre to me, but I'll never know unless this podcast goes bananas and all of a sudden.
And they were like, we'll start another podcast and
Let's
pretend
start
to be
another
different
one
people.
in our own voice. It'll be Schmave and Schmayans. Samurai Schmovie Schman.
They'll never know.
They'll never get it.
This movie is actually one of the 4 Stephen King stories adapted to movies this year. Other ones being The Running Man, which we just talked about, The Monkey, which we just talked about, and Life of Chuck, which we just talked about.
Yes, all
Stephen
of
King.
which so far have been great.
Yeah.
And if The Running Man's bad, I'm going to set a building on fire.
It won't be bad. It might not live up to your expectations because mine are pretty darn high.
Yeah, mine aren't, and I'm purposely keeping them down.
Yeah.
But I also am hopeful.
We'll see. It's got Josh Brolin. Come on.
Well,
Love
it's
that
got
guy.
Glenn Powell. Come on.
Come on.
I love that guy.
Come on now.
Yeah.
Other movies that I didn't put on the list, keep it shorter, but Stephen King did. Misery, Lawnmower Man, Stand By Me, Maximum Overdrive. Yeah, that's where the semi-trucks are like pumas just attacking outside.
Green Gob.
Children of the Corn. I've never seen that.
You don't have to.
Okay, good. The Shining. I have seen that. And Carrie. I haven't seen Carrie.
Yeah.
Have you?
The car movie?
Carrie is where she gets...
Oh, Christine is the car movie.
blood
Carrie
dumped on
is.
her.
Yeah. I've seen that.
Then Tammy is the one with Melissa McCarthy.
Oh, yeah. That's a
Right.
good one, too.
I, Tanya was about. Then also
You're out. You are out of
Trying to think
female
of the-
name movies.
Doris.
Doris. What
was-
movie is Doris?
That's that one about the lady next
Doris.
door. Just
Her.
She likes to bake. Frida was about the artist.
Sure. Selena.
Oh, good one.
Yeah.
Good pull. Yeah, that
Not
was
a scary movie, though.
but one of Stephen King's betters. So J.T. Molnar was the other writer. And I only saw 2 movies listed, and I don't know either of them.
Perfect.
Outlaws and Angels, Strange Darlings.
Got nothing.
Yeah, who knows? But he did this, so good job, JT. This is starring
Nobody you know other than Luke Skywalker.
Luke Skywalker and Ant-Man's ex-wife.
Right.
Yeah,
Yeah.
But it's not starring both of them. They're the only 2 you would ever recognize on IMDb.
Yeah, she's in, what's the show about golf that I like? And I can't
Stick.
think of Stick.
She's only in 2 scenes. It's definitely not starring her. She was also in things like What Women Want, would probably be the first time I ever saw her. She's
Yeah.
the quiet little girl. What Women Want is on my list of I like that movies. Yeah.
I've only seen it once.
It's fun. It's
Yeah.
cool. Old Rat Pack kind of music.
You could never make it now.
Nope.
The way that Mel Gibson acts before he gets
Oh, chauvinistic.
the glow. Yeah.
Before he gets the glow. She was also in 13 Going on 30, which is also on my list of movies I haven't seen.
Good.
Yeah. And
I
she
was ready for you to be like, I
love
put it
that
on
movie.
every time I paint my nails.
I do.
Do it. Okay.
Because I don't paint my nails.
I guess.
Yeah.
If now you have to. Do you ever paint your nails?
I'm going to come in next one. I know I haven't watched it, but my nails are pink.
I walk in and it's on. Let me see your toes.
Yeah. Jurassic World, she was also in. Mark Hamill, like we said, is in it. So besides Luke Skywalker, what is a role that you like Mark Hamill in? It's hard.
The Joker.
I knew you were going to say that one.
That's it.
Yeah. I remember you guys talking like, oh, he has a great Joker voice. And,
Joker here, the clown prince of crime.
oh, he must do really great voices. But then that's like the only voice he does for anything.
He does. It's the same voice for Skeletor.
He was also in Life of Chuck. He was good in Life of Chuck, I thought. He wasn't huge in it, but he did a good job. And then he was in Kingsman Secret Service. Really quick cameo in there. It was just fine. Also in this, people that we don't know as well.
Right.
But I think we will start to, because they did a pretty good job. Cooper Hoffman. He was in Old Guy, Saturday Night, and Licorice Pizza.
Okay.
Saturday Night, I do want to see. I haven't seen yet. It's about Saturday
Oh,
Night
is that?
Live.
Oh, yeah, I do want to see that.
And Licorice Pizza, I heard, was really good.
I never heard of it.
He said that he and his co-stars walked 15 miles a day in 100-degree heat on concrete with no shade.
Yeah, that's torture.
Totaling almost 400 miles. There was a real, when you got there and you started walking, anxiety of actually making it through the day. Isn't that crazy?
Yes.
I was thinking that too. I was like, they're constantly walking. How many takes did they do of this? Of just, all they did was walk.
I know. And how do you like keep energy up or keep acting when you are in hell? Which is what that is to David anyway. No, I'll just die, please. Yeah.
Also in this, David Johnson, who, after reading this, I went, that's where I know him from. Alien Romulus.
Okay. I don't remember Alien Romulus that much.
Alien Romulus, he was
Oh,
the
yeah.
robot.
Oh, yeah.
He was Andy the robot.
That's what it is.
Yes, see that? I had that moment by myself.
Okay.
When I was putting this together, I was like, Alien Romulus. Oh my God, that's what he's from.
Okay, perfect. He was. Okay, we'll get there.
Here we go. And then the only other person I put down here, because everyone else is in it, is good, but they don't have any credits to really list off.
Yeah.
Ben Wang, so the guy who played
He was
Hank.
in Karate Kid.
He was in Karate Kid Legends,
Yep.
and then also in the new Mean Girls with the musical version.
Okay.
Did you see that?
Nope.
If you like Mean Girls, you should watch it.
Okay.
Let's get into some reviews real quick.
Okay.
Good thing you're holding Sly already. Some good ones here. This is from Joey. The long walk is an effectively and intentionally exhausting experience. This is from Brian, not me, Brian, a different Brian.
Okay.
This has really impressive performances from Cooper Hoffman and the excellent young British actor David Johnson. This is from Alex. There's not much to the long walk other than walking, talking, and killing, but it still makes for an intense experience that rises above its simplicity.
That's a good one.
I agree. This is a what review. It's from Rachel. It's well made, but needed more humanity. Do you agree with that?
No.
Absolutely not.
That's maybe the dumbest thing I've ever heard.
It is
given
the opposite of what this movie is.
Yeah, I don't know what she was watching at all.
I was like, what?
What could be more human than what happens to those people? in that
Exactly,
group?
and the experiences they go through, and oh my gosh, that the humanity is the thing that makes this movie a movie.
Right. She didn't watch it.
Yeah, this next review is a you son of a bitch review.
You son of a bitch.
This is from Zach. The long walk is worth seeing. It's just not one that requires a run to go out and see it.
You son of a bitch.
And this is a bad one. Michael from the Washington Post said, "The long walk? The long talk is more like it."
What the? You shut up. What did you think it was going to be?
What are they supposed to do?
Yeah. What did you think they were going to do? Like,
Tap dance?
all right, ready for the long walk? I brought Scrabble. Yeah. What are you going to do? You just walk
And talk.
and talk.
Yeah. I didn't feel like it was long.
No.
No, I felt like the pace was great. I didn't think it was excessive talking. I felt like everything was
get
good.
there. But I thought that for the subject matter, they did an excellent job of keeping it interesting. So
Michael, you're wrong.
a bag of
Doritos that are stale.
Doritos that you thought were Cool Ranch, but they're really just plain.
Just plain. Well, those are other
You ever
people
had a plain
reviews.
Dorito?
No.
Really?
Well, it's just a tortilla chip, isn't it?
Yeah, but it's Dorito.
Oh.
Do you know how many flavors there are of Doritos?
Yes.
More than you think.
17.
Okay. Hey, let's find out. Did you know there isn't a single definitive number of Doritos flavors because the count changes and varies by region, but there have been well over 100 different flavors created worldwide.
Wow.
Can you
Worldwide,
believe
yeah.
Doritos? What do you want? Car tire? We'll try it. Maybe people will love it.
Who knows?
Yeah. What if you made a toothpaste flavored one that would help kids brush their teeth?
They should make. Do you ever play Bean Boozled with the
Yes.
jelly beans? Where
Yes.
they look the same, but one tastes good and one tastes bad.
I hate that.
One tastes like, oh God, they should make Doritos like that.
Yeah.
A bag of Doritos where you pull it out and one tastes good, and the other one tastes like car tire.
Yup, that's free, Frito-Lay. You get that one for nothing.
People will buy those bags.
People would buy those bags in absolute droves,
Yes.
for sure. And I would be one of them because I'm one of those people that sees a different flavor of chip and goes,
know.
I have to know. And then I buy it. I am that person, and I know that's why you're making them. Oh, ketchup? I gotta know. I know that I'm gonna throw away half of this bag, but I gotta know what ketchup flavor is. Oh, salmon and capers? Oh yeah, I gotta know. Right, I gotta know.
What if it's the best that I've never
what
had
if
in
it's
my
the
life?
best ever? And sometimes that happens. Sometimes you get a real good one. The sriracha ones that they just made are pretty decent.
It's like a gold bag, isn't
Yeah.
it? I
Yep.
have tried those.
They're pretty good.
Yeah, they're pretty good. My kids like spicy stuff. I did too, I guess, when I was younger.
Spicy nacho Doritos are goated. They're the best Dorito out there, and fight me. I don't care. They are the best one out there. I grew up on nacho Doritos, so when I had spicy ones, I was like, ooh.
I don't think I have. Add it to the homework.
Yeah.
Watch a movie and eat a bag of
You
chips.
better eat this bag of chips while you're watching your homework, you dum-dum. How do you not have spicy nacho? They're the best.
All right, let's review this movie.
Okay.
That was a chip tangent.
A chip?
No, because I did. That's a chip sandwich.
It was a tanwich with chips. A tanwich with a side of chips.
chips.
Yeah. Perfect. Okay, perfect. Yeah, let's get to the 5-point samurai scale. Our first category here is what's your story? And this one is pretty simple. 50 kids, one from each state, get to go on this walk, and they get a big chunk of money and a wish granted. You just have to keep walking. That's basically it. If you don't,
walk or
you're
die.
dead. Right. 3 miles an hour, keep going, don't stop, or it's yo ass, literally.
Yeah, I heard that the book was actually 100 kids, and it wasn't one from each state, which is 100 kids were pulled.
Oh.
But here they pulled one from each state, which
Okay.
is fine. I don't know why they made that choice.
Well,
but
they said there was a war or something that happened.
I wrote the same thing. It's real simple. It's just basically it's a premise more than a story with some backstories added in there. Honestly, in terms of story, I actually rated this a 4.
Whoa.
It's my first below average because as a story, it's nothing more than what the premise is, besides a little bit of backstory.
I'm going to disagree with you just
Okay.
because I think that the story was good because of what this very simple premise of what the book is about blossoms into, as far as the meaning of the walk, what else is happening inside of the people's heads, the reasons that they're doing the walk. I think all of that plays in the story. That's kind of like zombie movies where, yeah, the premise is pretty simple here. We've just got zombies and you got to figure it out.
Survive.
But it's the story of the people and what happens to them along the walk that I think it was the point. Or
Yeah, I don't know if that's good enough. So, like weapons, there's a premise.
Right.
These kids leave at 2:17.
Yeah.
They do, and the story is told from multiple angles. There's other things added.
Yeah.
I just felt like
That's all of their stories.
that's a little bit more complex of storytelling. Where this, I don't know, it just didn't seem as impressive.
I'm giving it a 6 because I thought that the story was pretty good.
Well, good because then you even us out.
Yeah. All right. The next category here is Did you act right? And I think everyone in this movie did a fantastic job.
Except-
other than
Yeah, I knew it.
Luke Skywalker.
Yeah, it could have been anybody
It could have been a bag of bread.
with glasses on.
I was almost annoyed by the fact that it was Mark Hamill. You can do better than this. His role was not pivotal as far as the story goes.
As far as the story, but like on-screen
On-screen presence, you didn't need to do much, and you didn't. You very much went, oh, Stephen King book? I'll do it again. It felt phoned in. I was not happy. It was just kind of like, I'm the guy that does the thing, and you can burn.
That's a good impression, honestly.
That's what it was.
Yeah.
And I was unimpressed.
It could have been anybody.
Yeah.
It really could have been.
But that being said, our two main dudes here, Ray and Peter, was it the Ghostbusters?
It's right here, Ray. It's looking at me.
He's an ugly little spud, isn't he?
I think he can hear you, Ray.
You know what's funny? He has some Winston vibes.
Yeah.
Just because his eyebrows do that same thing where they go up really high in the middle.
But Ray and Pete.
And Venkman.
And Venkman was back the...
How crazy. There's no one called Venkman.
There is a Gozer, but it's not. No.
There is no Venkman.
Only Walk.
Only Zoo.
Those two I thought were awesome, especially Pete.
Yeah.
I thought he did a great job, like Oscar worthy, I think. I thought that his acting in this was really, really good.
Yeah.
Like, should be talked about in the conversation of Oscars.
I think all the kids were fantastic.
Yeah,
They really were. Especially the main four, Ray, they call themselves the Four Musketeers or whatever in the movie. Ray, Pete, Art, and Hank, all great. And even though the ones a level below that,
right,
Parker, Barkovich, and Stebbins is like the rabbit kid.
Yeah.
They were all good too.
Yeah, everybody was, that's what I'm saying. Everybody in here was fantastic.
But yes, Pete is a standout.
But yeah, our two guys that are talking the most and you're hearing the most from, if one of them sucked, it would have made this movie bad.
Yeah.
But neither of them did. And
they carry the movie 331 miles.
You also have to think of like, they're just walking and talking. There's tons of this movie where you're just listening to these two have a conversation while they're walking. And if they sucked, those would have dragged and it would have seemed very bad, but they didn't. You wanted to hear what they had to say. You were interested in everything they had to say. So this gets an 8 from Dave as far as acting goes.
Absolutely. The last person I want to call out is Judy Greer because she's only in 2 stinking little scenes.
Yeah.
And she eats it up.
Yeah, she did good.
Yeah, she was great. Fantastic. My score is also an 8.
Cool.
Yeah, acting is definitely the strongest thing here.
And it
for
has
me.
to be.
Yeah.
This movie, right? Okay. Next category here is did you show your work? Costumes, sets, music. This is people walking on a road.
Yes, it is.
There's not a ton to do here.
But I will say, the costumes put you in the right mood. It gives you a good feel of the movie and where you are. It's supposed to be ambiguous in a way. Some people say it's set in the 70s, but if you read, it's actually not. It's supposed to be any time.
Right.
It's just sort of dystopian universe that you're in, right? So the costumes put you in a good place, and there is cool scenery. There's lots of panoramic shots, like when they back up and you see the guys walking on the road where there's like cool trains and cool scenery in the background that they pass by. And while they're walking, there's also burning car, and there's like other things that they pass by to like make things interesting. And I actually heard the burning car was a callback to something, or like I shouldn't
Christine, probably.
Yeah.
The car from Christine. Yep.
Yeah, maybe that's what it was. The last thing I want to say about that, the makeup was awesome. They did a really good job in terms of as they progressed. You felt like they'd been walking that long.
Right.
Because they have blood and sweat and snot and...
Here's the other thing I want to say about the makeup / effects.
Yeah.
Is that we live in a world now where you show it, right?
Yeah, you see everything.
And they show it. There are times when people are shot. It's not okay, well, they're going to die. They switch the scene and then you hear the gunshot in the background. No.
There are some where it's blurred in the background.
Yeah, there are some where it happens like that.
Focus just isn't on them.
Are some that aren't, and those are fantastic. Also, poop. Okay, so like you could make that look ridiculous and not show it, and they do, and it makes you feel something, which is very weird to say. But the things that happen, even with something as gross as poop, are done well and not overdone or anything like that. It's just kind of like everything is happening in the background and all of the parts, whether it's a rotting cow or the stuff I just talked about, it all feeds into making the walk seem worse and progressively worse.
Building this little universe. It's this little microcosmos. It's cool.
So as far as showing their work, I'm giving it another 8 here. I thought it was really well done.
Fantastic. I actually went 6.
Okay. All right. Our next category here is did you bring the badassery?
I just want to piggyback. I want to piggyback off what we were just talking about. The kills were cool, man. Mm-hmm. The kills were very cool. It could have been very simply done, and who cares? Like, oh, you're done, shot, dead. But a lot of them were done in different ways, and there's more than just what you expected. And that first one that you watch is one of the coolest ones.
Yeah.
And just visually.
Yep.
And it really makes you feel, because you're like, oh, crap, there's 48 more of these coming.
I know.
Right? It just gets you. Even the first time that they give the warning, the first set of warnings. Gosh,
and this goes
your heart's
actually
just going.
Yeah. And I meant to say this during the previous category, but I think it's really awesome that as they're walking, you hear more of those warnings happening in the background. At first, you don't hear any. And then as the walk progresses, you just keep hearing them at warning 47.
You almost don't even notice them towards the end.
Warning 82. And you realize that they're happening more because people are falling off. Atmosphere and badassery and all that stuff. I thought they did a really good job.
I think part of being badass too, and we sort of talked about in the last category, but the way that you almost struggled with them because of how they set up the scene, it was pretty badass. Like, I wasn't exhausted, but I really, you could feel for them.
Yes.
Like you felt how tired they were.
I thought it was very badass how emotionally invested I was in our two main guys.
Yeah.
They were going through the worst thing ever invented, and just kind of how their relationship happens and how you start to root for them, both of them, but you still have this thing in the back of your head like there can be only one. I just thought it was super badass how they did that whole movie, and it was just really good. I just thought it was really good. Not badass in the traditional sense of like where they get into a bunch of
fights
or
and
anything.
grenades and punching.
It's very quick, and the stuff happens quick because that's how it would. But as far as score goes, this gets a 7 from David.
7 for me too.
All right. Our last category here is did you keep your promise? Did The Long Walk keep its promise as far as being the movie you thought it was going to be? And what did you think of that movie?
Yeah, man, I can keep it short and sweet. It was what they sold us. The movie was what they sold us.
Yeah.
And I liked it.
Yep.
I enjoyed the movie.
Yeah.
I would probably watch it again. One more time. This isn't a repeat offender here, but I would watch it again just to see if I missed stuff or to maybe understand things a little bit more. Great movie. I had a good time. It's sort of the same way as Weapons, where you set me a premise and I want to see what happens. I was in it the whole way. My score, I'll just give it right away, is a 7.
All right. Stephen King's a weirdo.
Yeah.
And in real life, whatever, he's kind of a Tom Cruise to me, where like, I love Tom Cruise movies. Tom Cruise is a goof. Same thing with Stephen King. Stephen King talks a lot of shit. He's kind of a goof, whatever. That's his thing. I don't really care. But as far as stories, whether it's this, Green Mile, all those ones you listed off, that dude can write a yarn, as they would say. And
spin a yarn.
Yeah. And I thought this movie was really good as far as keeping me invested, caring about the characters, keeping its promises like, yeah, this is a long walk, but here's why that matters and here's what's so cool about that. This one gets a 8 from me. I thought this was a really great movie. I had a lot of fun with it, and it was a good time. So
before you do math, we're starting another new thing here.
Yeah.
Right? Our MVS, Most Valuable Samurai.
Yeah.
Right? So basically, we're just going to say, like, what was the best person, thing, aspect of this movie? What wins the movie?
Yeah.
For me, I was thinking Stephen King at first, but I'm going to give it to the director, Francis Lawrence. And the reason is you've got a bunch of relatively unknown actors, young dudes, and they all knocked it out of the park. And you don't get that from everybody unless you have one strong leader directing them in the correct way.
Yeah.
So director for me is going to be the MVS for The Long Walk.
Yeah. I'm going to give it to Stephen King just because this doesn't exist. If
Without
that doesn't,
him,
right.
Makes sense.
So I will give it to him, all the caveats aside and whatever. This is a great story. Makes me want to read the book. I probably will.
Yeah.
Just to hear what is changed or what's different. Thought it was great. honorable mention to Pete. Like I said,
David Johnson, I think.
David Johnson. That dude was fantastic. I loved watching him on the screen. So, yep, Stephen King. Absolutely.
Fantastic. Why don't you do some math?
I'm going to do some math.
All right, while you're finishing up your math,
Okay.
I'm going to hit you with some would you rathers.
Yes, sir.
Okay, so this is other movies with a Rotten Tomato score of 89 or an IMDb of 7.4.
Yeah.
All right, so the first one, Scream.
This.
I wouldn't. I'll take Scream.
I don't know. Yeah.
Scream is so iconic. It's
You know what the problem with this is that when these,
I wish you would tell me.
I'm gonna, because that's what our job is here. It's just when this stuff is fresh in my head, I'm like, I've seen Scream 1,000 times. I want to see this again before I watch Scream.
Yeah,
So I need to like pull my head out of that ass. Yeah, I mean, I guess if I'm like, let's watch a movie
6 months down the road is what you got to think. 6 months down the road, I'm on the couch.
Yeah.
I open up a app and streaming right next to each other, The Long Walk and Scream.
Scream.
Yeah, it's Scream. Swap a character in The Long Walk with Matthew Lillard.
The major.
Well, now because he's old. Let's say Scream age.
Probably the long-haired kid, the extra crazy one, I guess I'll say.
Oh, Barkovich.
Sure.
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay, so almost like the antagonist.
Yeah.
In terms of all the guys
The
walking.
kid's walking, right.
But he's just kind of a jerk from the get-go.
Yeah.
Yeah, he'd be good as that character.
Yeah.
Okay, that's cool. I like that.
Yep.
Next movie, Crazy Stupid Love.
Crazy Stupid Love.
Me too. I secretly really like that movie.
That's because it's great.
It is great. Ryan Gosling's great in it. Steve Carell is great in it. Kevin Bacon is in it.
I just love how that movie kind of turns into a shit show. People show up. It's like, you're with hit.
Why are you punching?
Right.
You guys are together?
Yeah, yes.
No way. Break up right now.
Daddy?
Please don't call him that. Cal, that's not gonna happen.
Then I will mess you up.
Dad? Cal?
Cal.
Jessica?
Bernie?
It's good.
Yeah.
Next, Monkey Man. I haven't seen Monkey Man, but I know you have.
Mm-hmm. I'd probably watch Monkey Man.
Yeah. Is it good?
Yeah, it's good. It's not great.
The next movie is The Lighthouse. Have you seen it?
Yeah.
You did?
It's weird.
I have not seen it. I kind of want to.
See, okay, it's one of those things where it's like two actors doing a good job. I can recognize that they're doing a good job of acting this thing here, but it's the movie itself that I'm like, what the is going on here? And I don't care. And
I get it. Great job, but
right.
that was a waste.
You guys are good, but
yeah,
this is a stupid thing.
So you'd rather watch The Lighthouse. Got
Yes.
it. Next
No.
is
No.
Next is Juno.
Juno's good. I'd watch Juno.
Yeah, Juno is good.
Yeah.
That's not an etch sketch.
This is one doodle that can't be undid, Holmes Gillett.
Which role would Michael Cera play?
I could see him as Ray, as our main guy here.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I put him as like Curly, like one of the younger looking kids who doesn't make it very far. I don't see him being able to walk that far.
No, I mean, but I could see him acting it.
Yeah?
Yeah. I don't know.
I don't know, maybe. Bleecker runs all the time. He's probably in great shape. He probably could be the lead guy.
Yeah. I mean, Scott Pilgrim, he's great.
Yeah.
He could do it.
All right. And he wears sweatbands.
Yeah.
Just
That would be great.
Begin Again?
Nope.
You haven't seen that?
Nope. What is it?
So it's a movie with Keira Knightley and Mark Ruffalo.
Okay.
And he is let go from his job. He produces music, and she's just like this artist that he finds in a bar. And they put an album together by just recording music outside in the city of New York. I like it a lot.
Okay.
And she dates Adam Levine, and he's fine, and he's kind of a jerk, but he sings a song at the end that's so damn good. Anyway, I brought that up because I do like that movie, and I was kind of wondering if you saw it or not. Shawshank Redemption.
Shawshank.
It's rated the same, though.
That is wild.
Rotten Tomato score is what it was.
Right.
It's not a 7.4 on IMDb, obviously, but Rotten Tomato has an 89. That's insane to me because it's better.
Yeah.
Also some 7.4s, but you don't have to because I know that you would rather watch these. Nobody, Beetlejuice, The Rock, The Nice Guys, Army of Darkness, and Beverly Hills Cop.
I'd watch all of those before.
I know. That's why I just didn't put them on the actual list. All right, what's the final score here, Dave?
The final score is 69.
Oh, don't say it like that.
69.
69.
69 is the score we have. There's nothing funny about that whatsoever.
But you know what is funny?
It's pretty close.
Gallagher. I say that to people. They're like, hey, you know what's funny? Gallagher.
Watermelon's getting smashed.
Real quick, just want to pimp my side hustle, which is Brian Draws Movies. I have a website, briandrawsmovies.com, that you can head to see all my artwork. I draw movie scenes and actors, this and that. I just finished Bowfinger. I got the Bowfinger mug sitting here.
Yeah, it's a good one.
Yeah, that turned out great. And now I am working on just the last episode. You were talking about how I need to do one from Tombstone.
Yeah.
And I am working on it. I'm actually pretty far on it. I'd say about halfway done with that.
I want two.
I want two of them. Two Tombstones. Huckleberries.
Yeah. Dad, I'm giving you one of them.
Oh.
But I don't
Spoiler.
think you listen to this. So if you hear this, spoiler alert, but I don't think you're going to listen. So.
No, probably not. If you want to head to my website and buy something, you can use the code Samurai to get 25% off. I don't know if there's anything from this movie that I would do. Maybe one of the wide shots with the cool scenery in the back.
Unless you were doing the two people talking, the two main people.
I don't know if there's any sort of like iconic scene that you would need or someone would want.
No.
But yeah, please go check out my stuff. That would be great.
Absolutely.
The next thing here is a random question. And actually, I'm just going to have a few questions.
Okay.
The premise of the movie is these guys have to try to be the last one walking.
Right.
Well, there's a few things that you need to think about if you were one of those people. The first thing would be, what would you wear? And I just want to start because I was telling my boys that I was doing this podcast, and I said, well, it's a movie. It's called The Long Walk, and they have to do this. And I said, for instance, there was like the first thing, the guy has to tie his shoe, and it's real nerve-wracking. It's kind of crazy. And my youngest is 5. He's like, yeah, I'd wear strap shoes. Yeah. And I was like, that's actually really smart.
It is.
Wear
Except
some Velcro
for when
shoes.
they start to wear off. Because after that much walking, I feel like they would loosen and then fall off.
Velcros would?
Well, Velcro
or
would.
I would like electrical tape my shoe.
Yeah, I guess.
So that it never comes untied.
Yeah, I think comfy shoes is you better make sure.
Yeah, man. And I would have sweats. All these guys in jeans and work boots. You're dressed like you're going to go
right?
mining. Yeah. I would have sweats on, and I'd have a big sun hat. I'd have several sweat rags.
Yeah.
Just on the ready.
Yeah.
To dab myself off.
A huge, how some of them have bullets right here. It would just be candy bars.
Oh, come on.
Because I'd have plenty to eat. They might melt, though. I guess bags of M&Ms, because those won't melt.
In your mouth.
But those would give you energy, and, like, you could make friends.
Hey, you want an M&M?
You want to share these M&Ms?
There's peanuts in me? I can't do backpacks for a long time. Like if we go to the zoo or wherever and I have stuff in a backpack, after a while, my shoulders just are killing me. I don't know how these guys wore backpacks for that many days straight.
The stakes are a thing here, too, because if it was life or death, though, where you had to keep going with your backpack on.
Yeah.
It's just so wild to think about, like, at what point does death seem better than one more step?
I cannot wear a backpack anymore.
That should be a tagline. At what point does death seem better than one more step?
Dang. Put it on the DVD box.
Wrote it.
So I'd probably do fanny packs instead of backpacks.
Yeah.
Next question. What do you pack in your bag?
What activity could you do to distract yourself from a yo-yo?
A bouncy ball.
But if you lose it,
then you have extras.
Yeah.
4 bouncy balls.
Fill your bag with super balls. That way, if you fall, you bounce right back up.
I would definitely bring some diapers and wet wipes.
Yeah, wet wipes seems like the thing you need here more than anything else.
Yeah, wet wipes. Yeah, in general. Because you could do a quick duke on the road and then at least you can wipe.
You can walk and wipe, for sure. But I feel like nobody did that. Nobody had. Maybe they didn't have that tech back then or whenever this is from.
Well, we're talking right now. I'm bringing wet wipes.
Dude wipes are an essential part of this walk for me. Yeah.
Another thing I thought of, cheese. Really block myself up.
Yeah.
Just bring some cheese.
Yeah, we haven't talked much about the poop situation on this walk.
Yeah, we don't want to spoil that for you too much. No, Come to the spoiler gem if you want to hear all about the pooping.
Right, exactly. You would definitely want to have some Imodium or something that was going to clog up the system for a long time. Because you're not eating much, so you don't have to worry as long as you don't get sick.
Tiger balm.
Oh, yeah.
Like Ben Gay.
Yeah, or like some Gold Bomb powder.
Yeah. Sprinkle down your butt crack.
Right.
Oh, yeah.
Get rid of the swamp ass.
Yeah.
Inevitable swamp ass.
For sure. No matter what. A shot of adrenaline.
Oh, yeah. Keep an EpiPen in your thing to just keep shoving in your neck. Right.
So you can just keep going. Yeah. All right. I think everyone
cocaine. Just a bag of coke.
Just never done this before. Here we go.
You guys sure you don't want to jog? If I do 6 miles an hour for 2 hours, do I get to
keep up, guys?
Yeah. I'm gonna win.
At the end, if you are the winner, you get a buttload of money. They don't even say how much. Just more than you could ever need. What would you buy with your money?
Probably 2 girls at once.
That's it? You had $1 million. You'd do 2 chicks at the same time?
Damn straight. Always wanted to do that, man.
I don't know. I everybody does this thought experiment about like what you would buy. I'm not sure.
I'd buy a house somewhere warm.
Yeah.
And it'd have an awesome studio and a movie theater. That's what I would do. So I could go there, just escape, have my own vacation place. Probably just live there, honestly.
Yeah, I think if it was like a money is no object for anything ever again, I would probably build a small city that I could take care of everyone I wanted to in that city.
Yeah.
We're all right here, so let's party. You know who has to drive home? No one. You hungry? Go eat there. Here's a house for you to
Let's
stay
do that
in
when
or
we're
whatever.
older. Just build tiny houses.
Okay.
We'll buy a plot of land and
Yeah.
build tiny houses.
Sure.
Have a little commune.
Okay.
That'd be awesome.
Yeah. All right. I don't know. I feel like I'd want more room.
Than a tiny house?
Yeah.
I'm fine. Just me and my wife. It'd be 5 stories tall, though. I didn't tell you that.
Yeah, don't. It would be super skinny, but 5 stories tall.
Just a spiral staircase. It'd
be so
5
awesome.
stories.
And then a fireman's pole down the middle of it, so
Yeah.
you could just right down. We did it. Okay, I'm in then.
Let's say you have all that money and they say you can make a movie. Any movie you want. Who's the director?
A live-action Thundercats movie.
Whoa! Director, star, and then what is it? Live action Thundercats movie. Who's the director? Who's the main star?
Oh, man. The director of my live-action Thundercats movie would be whoever did... What movie am I thinking of? With Ryan Gosling.
Fall Guy?
Yes.
David Leitch.
Yep. We'll have him do it. And then my main star is going to be probably Ryan Reynolds.
Ryan Reynolds in it.
Yeah.
All right.
Because he's got to be like a young person that grew up in a chamber but still has the brain of a... It's an adult that has the brain of a teenager or like an adolescent kid.
Okay.
So Ryan Reynolds would be perfect.
Okay, there you go.
Yeah. But he's only got a couple more years before he's just the old guy. So...
You better hurry. Hurry to make a movie.
Yep.
Join the long walk. Make the money. Make it happen.
Okay.
David Leitch is an awesome choice.
Yep.
Or Edgar Wright, I would take.
Yeah,
This is like
too.
a couple of my favorites. All right, last thing. These guys get a wish. It's got to be something you can't buy. If you get all this money, you can buy almost anything. Like they say in the movie that one of the guys asked for a pet elephant.
Yeah.
And it's like, you have money.
Yeah, you just go buy an
Just
elephant.
go buy an elephant.
Right.
So what would your wish be? I have nothing.
I don't know. I guess it would have to be I would do something for everyone, like wish for no one to have to pay taxes again, or wish for everyone to have free health care.
Oh, that's you use your wish for somebody else.
I can't say I wish I had a Tyrannosaurus Rex, because you can't just make up.
You
things.
can.
Well, I guess, but they would be like, we don't have that. So yeah, I think I would wish for something for everyone, for the world, I guess.
Yeah.
We have emails to talk about here.
Okay.
Our first one here is from Jordan Divilbus. It says, hey guys, love the show. I just listened to the Nobody 2 episode and you guys talked about movies that make you feel fat, and you brought up The Equalizer. The worst part about it, and it infuriates me every time, is when they mention the security guard's weight. They say he's 240, and every time I hear it, my jaw hits the floor.
Yeah.
Either he's 5'5", or that guy is pushing 3 bills. Not judging. I'm on my own weight loss mission right now, but nothing hits harder than seeing a movie character that you've convinced yourself, at least I'm not that guy, just to find out, oh no, he's actually 30 pounds lighter than you according to the movie. Son of a bitch. Keep up the good work, guys. Yeah, thanks, man. I feel this too. I watch 600 Pound Life just because I'm like, those people would love to be me. They would think this is great. So no, I totally hear you. But yeah, he was pretty tall and pretty big. I'm not sure 240.
240 is not right.
Yeah, no, it's not. Knowing what I weigh and what I look like, I know that didn't weigh 240 pounds.
You weighed more than that.
Thanks for reaching out here. This next one is from Mike Holub. Hello, guys. Just wanted to say thank you for making my drink come out of my nose laughing on my ride home when I was listening to your latest review of Weapons. You guys are hilarious and make the drive through traffic hilarious and something I can't wait to listen to. Please, please, please. I need more of Dave doing the Swedish Chef. Working. Please make that a normal thing. Love you guys and keep making more. Mike Holub from San Antonio, Texas. Thanks, Mike. I'll fit in the Swedish Chef as much as I can, but I don't want to beat it to death because...
No, it'll come back eventually. I'll make it come back because I cracked up, especially when he was the singer from The Greatest Showman.
Yeah.
The songbird of our time.
Morgan. All right, let's turn in our homework here. My first one was my homework from last time because we had some scheduling stuff that made me not able to turn in my homework. So, Hot Rod.
Yeah.
I watched it. My favorite thing about that movie was the soundtrack. Europe, that tape, speaking of tapes from last time, was one of the ones I played the most. I'm pretty sure most Europe songs that were worth a damn got into that movie.
Yeah?
It was awesome. From the beginning to the end, it was super cool. As far as the movie goes, yeah, it's funny.
It's funny.
It's kind of Naked Gunny, I guess, where it's like, oh, this is just silly. Kind of Napoleon Dynamite. If Napoleon Dynamite and Naked Gun had a baby, it would be Hot Rod. There were parts of it where I was just like, I know what's coming. So it was okay. I gave it a C+.
Okay.
Is what I gave it.
Was it jarring to see Winston?
It was, in the fact the character that he played was very weird. That whole dynamic. Hot Rod's goal is just to keep his dad alive so he can kick his ass.
Yeah.
So just that thing of, I hate this man so much that I'm going to save him to beat him up was hilarious.
Yeah.
And then to have him just keep being like, you think he's going to have this transition where he's going to be nice and he just, you're a pussy. Like, yeah, it was super funny. But yeah, all I had seen him in were roles where he was very stoic and
proper.
This weirdo living in the basement.
Turn in my homework.
Okay.
I had Clash of the Titans from 1981.
Yes, you did.
I'll start off right away. I gave it a B.
Yeah.
That's a good movie score.
Yeah.
There's a couple things. The movie starts and they threw a coffin in the water right on the edge by the rocks.
Mm-hmm.
Did that thing have a propeller on it? How did it go out into sea? It didn't crash into the rocks?
The gods pushed it to exactly
Sure.
where it needed to be because he was the chosen one.
Okay. Well, the effects to me from that movie are magical.
Yeah.
And resourceful. And there's pure artistry involved in it.
Yeah.
It's not, I mean, not that there's not artistry involved with CGI. It obviously takes talent and it's hard to do. But this is like the ingenuity that is involved to make this happen.
Yeah.
Is so cool and creative. I love that kind of stuff. Obviously, young Dave liked this because 12 minutes in, there's already boobs.
Yeah.
There you go. And
No, really the reason I loved it was because of I think this was one of Ray Harryhausen's last movies.
Yeah.
And the creatures in it and all the monsters and stuff, that was the stuff that I dug, was the
Medusa.
the Medusa and the weirdo goat guy and the
Kraken.
Kraken. All that stuff was just Dave coded as much as it could be.
Yeah.
So it was one of my favorites. So
I just watched Rocky because I had to do it for GMR, for Good
Yeah.
Movies Rule. But before that, it was pretty much the only thing else that I've seen Burgess Meredith in besides Grumpy Old Men. But cool to see him. But yeah, I gave it a B. I like that movie, man.
Cool. Yeah, it was one of
The
my
owl
favorites.
was cool. Yeah, the whole thing. It was cool.
The whole thing is there's slow parts. It's like any movie from that time where it's kind of probably a little longer than it needs to be, but compared to the new version, it's way better.
Nice. Well, I haven't seen the new version either, but
Well, I won't be assigning that.
all right. So your homework for this time.
Yes, was Big Fish.
Oh, yeah.
Yep.
I forgot for a second.
I got yelled at from not just you about not seeing Big Fish, and it was not what I expected it to be.
What'd you expect?
I thought it was just going to be some fantastical love story that Tim Burton made along the lines of Nightmare Before Christmas and all this stuff where it's just Tim Burtoning everywhere. I did not expect there to be like a story that was in reality happening alongside of this fantastical thing that was happening because
Right.
they're all stories from this dude's dad, Big Fish, like fish tales, all that stuff.
Yeah.
It was good. It was cool. It was I liked it a lot. The father-son relationship. I didn't expect to get a movie about fathers and sons and all that stuff.
Right.
So yeah, I gave it a B. It was good.
That's great.
Yeah.
Do you see like the strings between that and Life of Chuck?
Sure.
In a way, right?
Yeah.
Because like it's kind of the same way where like this universe in his head is what's playing out. Yeah. So that's
Right.
where I got that connection when
Yep.
we were talking about that.
No, absolutely. As far as like the stories you tell or the things in your head being
Yeah.
reality in the movie and all that stuff happening. Yeah. What is my homework for next week?
For next
time, I should say next week.
Next episode, your homework is, oh man, you know what's tough is I was thinking about making it begin again because we just talked about that.
Yeah.
But instead, I'm going to do you a favor.
Oh.
And I'll probably watch it too, but
Okay.
this will be your
Have
homework.
you seen it?
No.
Oh.
Well, you know, it's Halloween episode.
I hate this.
It's a Halloween episode. And
hate this.
Maybe you want something a little
I
bit
know
spooky.
you. I know
So
you.
maybe you want a zombie who maybe is also a police officer. And maybe we should watch Dead Heat as your homework.
We're doing it. We're doing Dead to Eat. No, that's awesome. Perfect. Yeah, it's a spooky, scary movie for the spooky, scary episode.
Yeah.
Which is apropos because your homework, my friend, is Sinister with Ethan Hawke.
Okay.
And wear your diaper.
Okay, I will.
That is a scary one.
Nice. I actually did write that one down because you gave me a little bit of a list when I said I was kind of in the mood for some scary ones.
Yeah.
Sinister's on the list. So
I have another one for you for next time, but since it's going to be Halloween time for this episode, I wanted you to have a spooky one. So.
Done.
All right. So next time, guys, it's spooky, scary skeleton time. We are going to have our Samurai Spooky Jam
double
feature, which will be Clown in a Cornfield and Garfield Halloween.
What? No, it's not.
Oh, jeez. I wrote the wrong thing.
I wrote the wrong thing and he read it. Yeah.
It's going to be together.
I forgot I wrote that. So you started saying it. I was like, what? That's not right.
Here's the only thing that I want both of us to do for together is watch it with our wives. I want you to make Ashley sit down and watch that.
It won't happen.
Why?
She won't watch it.
So what? Why?
I'll sit down with her, but her phone will be at her face.
Well, you put it on the floor. You say, honey, this is one thing. I need you to do it for the show.
Yeah, I'll say, this is for Dave wants you to do that. And she'll be like, oh, well, then, yeah, I better.
No, don't say Dave. Say me. Say we are doing this for the show. Shannon's going to watch it with Dave because she'll do it. She'll watch it with me. Then we'll at least have that juxtaposition of wife to us watching this.
I'll ask her.
Because it's about a relationship.
I'll ask her.
Don't
I can guarantee you that I'm going to come in here next time and she will not have seen that movie.
Well, then I also want a recorded video message from her of why not.
Okay.
I already know what it's going to be. I want to watch us stupid.
My wife has a voice that only comes out when she's talking to Dave.
Yep.
And that's it.
Yeah, she's great. I'm just joking.
She's also the one that beeps, by the way. Our beeps are my wife talking Dave's voice.
Dave, it's not me.
Yeah.
All right. That's it. We're going to head over to Extra Jam. Thank you guys so much for joining us here for our long walk episode. Super good time. Like I said, we're going to go spoil this over on Extra Jam. So go check that out. If you want to reach out to us about any single thing in this whole world, advice or anything else, it is samuraimoviejam@gmail.com. Have a great day and we'll see you at the Spooky Jam.
That's 12, man. 12 in the bag.
12 episodes completed.
Yeah. I am grateful.
Yeah.
Grateful we get to do this. We do this together.
Right.
People actually listen.
Yeah.
Some people at least.
Yeah. Probably not to this part. They're probably like, okay, we'll turn on the next one. But if they do that, then they won't hear this. And what that is rutabaga.
You've said rutabaga before. Beep. Now I gotta beep that.
Beep. Oh. Well, beep. Turkey gravy.